guys, where do you come from? I come from, Bumbuko, Feson. Yeah, that's where I come from. So guys, we're here for the movie premiere for Where I Come From, brought to you by TK Production. Faith Fidel is definitely there. So we're going to be talking to the people right here, asking them where they come from. And of course, we are going to be asking them what they are wearing. So me, I'm just so simple today. Look at me, it's unusually me, but I'm just simple today because it has to be simple and classy. And Romeo E Fashion got me started today. Let's talk to people who style them and where they come from.
I come from Bamenda. I'm a Bamenda child. I've spent most of my life in Bamenda. Recently, just moved to Boya, then to Tiko.
Come from the southwest. Oh yeah.
I come from Koto Barombi in the southwest region of Cameroon, precisely from the Med Division.
I come from Bafu, but I really come from Yanchi.
I come from womb. I'm a womb chick. And where I come from, Ikuku and Jamaica, and Kati Kati. And where I come from, the women are very strong, hardworking.
I come from the slums. Yes, the humble background.
How do you feel like? How do you? I've never. Should be told is I've never watched a film you directed before. I've seen you behind the camera, like on Saving Bango and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. But I actually have to watch you on a different dimension this time. Congratulations first.
Thank you.
How satisfied or how accomplished do you feel right now after this whole crowd watching that beautiful piece on screen?
I think their reactions are enough for me to put a big smile on my face. Because when you do something, personally, I hardly get satisfied with my job. Because I always once I watch later, it's always like I'm seeing the things that I did not do that I thought I could have done. But so the people are in the best place to make me understand that okay, fine, this is good, it's good. I mean, it was better, or maybe this was not done well, but and it's always a great feeling to sit in the cinema and watch their work with people at that time, like for the first time, get their reaction, about it. Today I think their reactions are not bad at all.
How did you feel like after watching yourself on the film? That's about 2019. You guys did that film. How do you feel watching that part of you right now?
Um, I feel really great seeing how developed I've come, like how far I've come since from like back coming here and on this red carpet for the movie. We put so much effort into. I'm happy seeing the final product of our work.
What was the most difficult thing you had on the set of Where I Come From?
The most difficult thing would be, you mean the one thing that disturbed me on set?
Yeah, you understand.
It was because I had a lot of um I got sick on set often, so it was really hard for me to get into character because I used to vomit a lot, so I used to get into character and out of character, and sometimes I was so tired that I couldn't even shoot. So that was definitely the hardest part.
So do you see a relationship between Where I Come From and The Fisherman's Diary? Because you acted in these two films. Do you see any relation in the two?
Yes, the relation in the two is that I my dream is education.
If you have one thing to tell some child out there who has a dream of education and maybe they don't have a means to go through that, what do you have to tell them?
I'll definitely tell them that no matter what, they're always going to find a way. Like they can't stay like that forever. Everybody finds a way, and I'm definitely sure that they'll find a way.
It is the work of an actor to figure out the process and apply the principles that are supposed to make him or her succeed in doing it. And every character, every role is a process in itself. Acting is a process in general, but every role, every character is a different process because they have different attitudes. And it would adapt to character and actor. Now, um, my dysfunctional personality, David, in this movie is a kind of pepper soup kind of, he's suffering from first the demise of his wife, whom it's like he loves more than everything. It's like um, his life is taken. So much so that even the issue which he has from that love, he doesn't seem to see it anymore because the love is gone. And that undoes, like completely destroys him to the extent that he doesn't think that he should care about anything at all. You know, I think um, he doesn't hate his daughter. He's just blaming his daughter for something the child is not guilty of. And he's also, at the same time as he's blaming the daughter, he's feeling the guilt of blaming the daughter. So he just needs an escape.
How is it working with somebody like Faith Fidel on set? How is the whole experience like? How what kind of an actor is Faith Fidel like working with her on set? What kind of a co-actor is she on set?
Um, Faith Fidel is um, as good as every kid is. I believe that every kid is very intelligent, actually more intelligent than adults. Because if you see the number of things which children do or have to handle each day, the energy which they have, you notice that they will always do more mental work than adults. And Faith Fidel is not only a kid, she is an intelligent kid. An intelligent kid, very observant, very sharp. And I think she's been watching and practicing in her mind. Like her intellect is well worked. I mean, out of her acting. When you talk to her in person, her the register of her English is as high as the character she plays. You know, so intellect is one of those attributes which actors need. I mean, with a good intellect, you are able to understand your characters. You can go deep. You know, pick out their. I mean, those things that make them. Let me say those things that make them what they are. You know, if an actor doesn't do that analysis, you may end up acting the same from one dysfunctional father to the other. If you have to play 10 dysfunctional fathers, then you end up being the same kind of person. But when you apply a certain level of intellect to it, then I am speaking because when you look at The Fisherman's Diary, Eka, and you look at Mambi, it's almost the same age, almost the same situation, but the approach which the actress uses just tells you that she's an intelligent kid who has understood how to make things specific to situation. So she's that kind of actress.
How do you feel right now after this much work done and then we are finally viewing the movie? How do you feel right now?
Oh my God, the feedback from the crowd is positively encouraging. So I feel really great.
I mean, the way you play with words, like I didn't know you were the writer of the movie. I saw the fly, like okay, maybe you were the head writer or something, but you single-handedly wrote this movie. Like, what was the inspiration behind the whole idea of the movie?
My life, my upbringing, my dad, my mom, my family. That's the foundation of the story.
So if you have something to say to somebody out there who thinks like who has this thing for education, who doesn't know the extent of education, what can you say to them out there?
You're a fool.
Welcome back. And I'm here with my best character in the movie. I don't know about you, but this is my favorite character in the movie, Boga Samson. Favorite show. Like I couldn't stop laughing. It's not like your character was is it funny, but the character was so intriguing. Like at any point in time, you had something, and whatever came out of your mouth made the crowd cheer. How do you feel right now after watching yourself on
I'm happy because I know communication
As a producer, you've worked with Faith before. You saw Faith on another dimension. How do you feel right now? Do you feel proud or how do you feel?
I'm just so proud of Faith Fidel. She's our shining star. We need to protect her because she's the rest. That's what I.
Okay, so watching the movie Where I Come From, as
Yeah.
a producer, on a producer's dimension,
Yeah.
what can you say about the whole film? Like,
It's an amazing movie, technicality wise, storyline, delivery, everything was just amazing. Amazing, amazing. It's so encouraging to see a bunch of young talents come together and put in this kind of work, and then you have this great masterpiece that comes out. All the talented actors that we have in the movie, great performances from Faith, from Mr. Bugat Sampson, from Mr. Adnorin, and from the other cast and crew who were in the movie as well. So it was just an amazing movie. And what a great directorial debut for Mr. Takon Davis. Amazing movie.
guys, Mami Donna, how do you feel right now? Like the whole family was in the movie.
Um, are you talking to Mami Donna?
Yes, Mami Donna. I was talking to Mami Donna, ladies and gentlemen. One, two, Mami Donna. Mami Donna, how do you feel right now? Hello, Mami Donna. Do you get me?
My chicken they fan me. My chicken they sweet me like a sugar. Yes. As a how you talk, say you talk for Mami Donna. My chicken they sweet me time no day.
Okay, let's switch from Mami Donna to Mami Lina. How do you feel? Like, let's get another version of how you feel.
I feel very, very satisfied. If not for the war or the crisis, this should be an intro to the movie that has elevated Faith Fidel. Honestly, there are a lot of promotions and stuff, but this movie delayed. But anyone who puts a finger on it should tell the story from where Faith is coming from. The title, Where I Come From. Fisherman's Diary let the lights, but then where did she come from? She came from the slums, she came from everywhere. We can talk about the war, the crisis, IDPs. Honestly, Faith in this movie, she's representing the war.
So now, like the whole family, Faith is growing every day to this amazing actress that she already is. Like, okay, well, you mentioned Fisherman's Diary, where I come from. I spoke to her and she said she had been in 11 different films. Like, as a mother, a lover of arts, whenever you sit at home, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel as a mother? Do you feel at one point in time like, okay, you're doing it, you're accomplished, or how do you feel sometimes?
I feel accomplished, but nothing that is learned is 100%. I'm looking at Faith, my children, and those. Honestly, in my capacity, I don't have Faith as a child. I have Faith and many others looking up to me as children. And in that capacity, I'll only tell them that life has not ended because I'm satisfied, but I'm looking forward to the best I can get. If this movie had come out, the steps in her life would have grown to inspire a lot of other children. Faith Fidel, the producers, the director, and whoever. I'm not disappointed. I'm very, very excited.
Before you go, the things you bought from Bamenda, my stuff you bought from Bamenda, I'll just pass by the house and collect it. Guys, that's our business. Other guys with me is another person on Sang Dilong. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
How you doing?
Amazingly well.
How do you feel like? What's the experience you can have? What's the feeling you have right now after watching Where I Come From?
Very proud to be Cameroonian. Very proud to be part of the Cameroonian film industry. Yeah.
One word for a little girl like Faith Fidel, who is maybe let's say the talk of the town now in the industry. What can you say about Faith Fidel?
She's a star. Some people call her rising star. I said, no, she's not rising. She's already a star. So you all should watch out for Faith Fidel. If you don't know her, Google her. If you don't know her, make sure you know her because you regret not knowing her. I'm so proud of her and amazingly good actress.
Okay, so for a short while now, out of the where I come from, for a short while now, you have been maybe I don't know, you have been I don't know if you could say silent in the industry. Like I wanted to know what the reason is. Is it because of recently you got married and some other things have been added? I don't know what's the main reason why you've been silent for a while.
I think I've been silent for about 2 years. I've been working. I've had a 9 to 5 job for 2 years. I was working with Cameco. After I worked with MTN. Yeah, I just finished working with MTN. Or I'm done with MTN, and now I'm now a businesswoman. So I'm back in the industry. So all you movie directors and producers, Sang Long is back. So send the scripts rolling and let's make